Here's how you stop students from using AI to cheat. You teach them how to use AI and use it well. You need to start making assignments where copying isn't just enough. Let me show you how to use one prompt to flip your assignment so that students must use AI. Think critically and reflect on the results. I prompted my AI, which is ChatGPT, and I informed them that they are a high school English teacher. And I asked them to redesign this assignment. Write a 5-paragraph essay on whether school uniforms should be mandatory. Make it cheat-proof by requiring students to 1. Ask AI for 3 different perspectives. 2. Compare the AI responses with their own thinking. 3. Reflect on how their opinion changed or stayed the same. They are to include step-by-step directions for students and 1 reflective writing prompt. And what we have is a redesigned, cheat-resistant English assignment. And the title is School Uniforms and the Power of Perspective. And the objective is to develop critical thinking and argument writing skills by exploring multiple perspectives on a real-world issue using AI as a tool. And the overview, and this is for you, you don't necessarily have to tell the students, is instead of a traditional 5-paragraph, they're going to complete a perspective-driven writing activity that blends research, personal reflection, and argumentation, and is deeply and not just write quickly. The step-by-step directions are, step 1, they're going to ask AI for perspectives. You're giving them permission to use AI. And they are to explore the question, should uniforms be mandatory in high schools? And they are to prompt the AI to provide 3 distinct perspectives, 1 in favor, 1 against, and 1 neutral. And they are to record or screenshot the response. Step 2 is for them to analyze the results. So for each AI-generated response, they're going to identify what is the main argument presented, what reasoning or evidence is used, and if they find the argument convincing or flawed. Step 3 is that they have to compare it to their own thinking. They have to write a paragraph explaining their initial opinion about school uniforms before reading the passages, and then reflect on which AI perspective most closely matched their thinking, which one challenged their views the most, and did anything surprise them. Step 4 is that they are to reflect and write on the argument. Now that they explored the issue, they are now to write a structured argument, not necessarily a full 5-paragraph, but in 2 well-developed paragraphs. Paragraph 1, where they state their opinion and clearly explain their reasoning, and paragraph 2, address at least 1 counter-argument that they read in the AI responses and explain why they still agree or not if their opinion has changed. And then the final task is a reflective writing prompt. You're directing them to look back at the process, from exploring different perspectives to forming their own argument, and they need to identify whether they learn about how opinions are formed, how did they use AI to help or complicate their thinking. And then here is the submission checklist. There's the 3 AI-generated perspectives, the short analysis paragraphs, 1 comparison reflection paragraph, 2-paragraph argument, and a final response. We need to start rethinking assignments that we're giving students because they're going to use the AI anyway. So let's try our best to encourage them to use it, but we have to be smart about how we're giving them the assignments now.